So we are discussing catalog items. So as I told you, catalog items are used to submit the requests. Okay. So once you submit the catalog item, request will be submitted. Under the request item will be submitted. So we went to maintain items to create a catalog item. Okay. So we went to maintain items to create a catalog item. So in the catalog items, we created a catalog item called resignation form. Okay. So resignation form catalog item we created. On that catalog item, we have used variables. Those variables are nothing but fields. Those variables are nothing but fields on the catalog item. Okay. So like you have fields on the table, we have variables on the catalog items. Okay, we have variables on the catalog items. Okay. So here we have created variables on the maintain items. We have created variables on the catalog item. So once the instance is back, I can actually explain you better. Okay. So I'm going to the maintain items here. So this resignation form is the catalog item that we created. So in the catalog item, when we created the catalog item, so when we created the catalog item, these related lists are very important. In the catalog item, these related lists are very important. Okay. In these related lists, okay. First of all, we started discussing about variables. These variables are nothing but fields. Okay, we have different type of variables. So let me just create one. Okay, let me change the preference here. Okay, let me create one new variable. Okay. So here you can see we have different type of variables are here. We have different type of variables here. Attachment, break, checkbox, container and container split, container start, custom, custom with label, date, time, duration, email, okay, HTML, IP address, label, okay, label, uh, um, list character, lookup multiple choice, lookup select box, masked, multiple. So we have different type of variables here, guys. Okay, I am just selecting a string type of string means here single line text. So in the normally in the tables we have string type of field means here it is single line text. Okay, so I'm just giving here the name as external emails. External emails. Okay, so this one is also a mandatory field. This one is also a mandatory field. Instead of external email, we'll use personal email address. Uh, we'll add this, keep this external email, personal email above this attached registration email. Okay, resignation email. Uh, 450 I am giving 450. Okay, so we'll rename it. The network is quite slow, guys. Looks like. So this is the resignation form, guys. We have resignation reason, we have resignation. Do you have offer from another company? So you have this or no. Okay. So how is your experience working in the company? And your personal emails and attach the resignation email. Okay. So in the personal emails, we are able to enter whatever we like here. We are able to enter whatever we like. It should accept email addresses. The personal emails we have to write only. It should accept only email address. Okay. So remember, guys, like you have UI policies on the table. Like you have UI policies on the table. Similarly, we have UI policies on the catalog items. Like you have client scripts on the table, you have client scripts on the catalog items. Okay, like you have UI policies on the table, we have UI policies on the catalog items. So, guys, remember these variables are nothing but fields on the table. These catalog UI policies are similar to the UI policies on the table. These catalog client scripts are actually similar to the, you can see catalog UI policies. We created catalog UI policy in the previous session. Do you remember that? Policy. Okay, this is actually a catalog UI policy that we created. It is almost same as, it is almost same as, okay, UI policy on the table. Okay, you can see onload is there, reverse if false is there. So we have these three checkboxes we have to discuss. We have these three checkboxes we have to discuss. Okay. So guys, here remember we don't have any catalog data policy. We have only catalog UI policy. We can't convert this catalog UI policy to catalog data policy. There is no concept of catalog data policy, guys. Okay. There is no concept of catalog data policy. So here, whenever you select the resignation reason as other, this variable reason variable will appear and will become mandatory. Reason variable will become it will be visible and will become mandatory. Okay, this catalog UI policy will work on the catalog items. Will work on the catalog items. Okay. So it is also same. It is used to make the fields mandatory, read only, show or hide the fields on the form. Okay. Fine. So we have, see, what are these three checkboxes and all we'll be discussing in a while. We have catalog client scripts here. Catalog client scripts. So catalog client scripts are client scripts on the tables only. So how many types of client scripts on the table, guys? You tell me. How many types of client scripts on the table? So there are 4 types of client scripts on the table. Okay. But in the catalog item, we have only 3 types of client scripts on the table. Okay. So we have only 3 types of client scripts on the table. So on load, on change, and on submit. So we don't have on selected client script on the we don't have on selected client script on the catalog client scripts. Okay. So now what am I doing is I am writing on change client script on the personal emails field. I am writing Unchange the client script on the personal email field, which should work on all the sources. Okay, all the forms, all the UIs. Uh, Personal email validation. I'm creating a on-change client script. So you know right, client side APIs like Glide User, Glide Form, Glide Ajax, all client side APIs you can use here. All client side APIs you can use here. Okay. So where regex is equal to regular expression for email validation. Okay, I have taken regular expression here. Hmm. Where mails is equal to new value, new value. Array emails is equal to mails dot split, comma separated. From here, you all know the email validation and all we have done already. Didn't we do email validation, guys? Didn't we do email validation? Here are emails dot match rejects. Okay. And then G underscore form dot clear value. Mm, okay. So let me just open this in a portal. So this resignation form I'm using. So this is the form that we designed. So resignation reason I have selected other here. As soon as I select other here, there will be a field, reason field will appear and it will become mandatory. Okay. Now what am I doing is, do you have offer from another company? I am selecting no here. How is your experience working in this company means good. I am selecting here. Personal email address. I am entering something here. It should not accept this one. So it is actually giving an error message saying like enter valid emails. Enter valid emails. Suppose I am giving uh, Uday Uday Kishore 522@gmail.com. It should accept this email. Okay. So I am using comma separated. I am entering something. So it should throw me an error. Enter valid email. So whatever the email that I am entering should be valid. Okay. Uday Kishore 533@gmail.com. Both are valid email addresses, right? It will accept. It will accept. You're getting my point. You're getting my point or not? So what did I write here? On this particular variable, I have written on-change client script here. I have written on-change client script on this particular field. Okay. So on the personal emails field, I have written on-change client script. So whenever you are entering the email addresses, it will actually check if that is a valid email address or not. If that is a valid email address, it will allow you to select. If that is not a valid email address, it will clear the field value and it will show the error message here, something like this one. You're getting my point? Everyone? Everyone. Is it clear or not, guys? Okay. So here I have to attach an attachment here. So after attaching the attachment, you have to write the reason. Then what you will do is you will click on submit here. You will click on submit here. So what happened here? Request is created. So first request is created. Under this request item is created. This is called requested item. Okay. So this is actually the requested item. Take this particular request number. Go here. So this is the request that is created. Under this request item is, this is the request item that is created. In this requested item, you are able to see the variables here. You are able to see the variables that you submitted here. See here, resignation reason other you selected. Do you have offer from another company? No, you selected. So how is your experience working in this company means you selected good here. Your email addresses you entered here. The attached resignation email here. And the reason that you have entered here. Everything are actually appearing on the requested item or not. The variables that you submitted are appearing on the requested item or not. Guys, tell me. Everyone. Why are you guys so silent? I should be silent, guys. Hmm? Okay. So here you are able to see the variables here. If the client script that you write, okay, you have written a client script, right? This client script, this client script should work on requested item as well. This is a requested item. On this requested item, you are able to see the variables, right? Then what you will do is you will select this applies on requested items as well. Applies on requested items as well. So here also you are able to modify the variable, right? Here also you are able to modify the variable, right? I am just removing this one. What is it telling? Enter valid email. So here what is happening is that if this checkbox is not checked, if this checkbox is not checked, this client script will not work on requested item level. Okay, if this checkbox is not checked, I have unchecked this one. So if you just remove this one, the client scripts will not work here. The client script is it working now here? The client script that you wrote is working on the requested item now. I've changed the email address. Is it a valid email address? No, right? So the client script should also work on requested item level means the client script should also work on requested item level means okay, you have to check this applies on requested items as well. Applies on requested items as well. So that what happens now the client scripts that you wrote will be working on this particular requested item variables as well. Scroll down here. Now it is working here. Now it is working here. So on the requested, see, first of all, whenever you submit the request, whenever you submit the catalog item, request will be created. Under the requested item will be created. Under the requested item, catalog task will be created. Catalog task will be created. So you can see under the requested item, under the requested item, this is called catalog task. You can see catalog task is created. So on this catalog task also, you can show the catalog item variables. On this catalog task also, we can show the catalog item variable. Okay. So the client script should also work on this catalog task as well means you have to select this applies on catalog tasks as well. So the variables will also be appearing on the catalog task as well. The client script, the unchanged client script should also work on the catalog item variables as well means you will check this applies on catalog tasks checkbox. You guys are clear, right? Everyone. So similarly in the UI policy also, if the UI policy should work on catalog tasks as well, you can check this checkbox. If the UI policy should also work on the requested item, you will check this checkbox. Okay. So that is actually about this. three checkboxes. Okay. Now you are able to understand. You are able to understand. So in the catalog items, we have three type of client scripts. Three type of client scripts. We have onload client script. We have on change client script. We have on submit client script. Okay. So you all know we have onload client script, on submit client script, on change client script. So onload client script, you all know every time when the catalog form loads, every time when the catalog item form opens, the onload client script will on change will run every time when you change something on a particular every time when you change something on a particular variable on the catalog item, the on change client script will run. So every time when you are trying to submit the catalog form, the on submit client script will run. Okay. So they will ask you an interview question. What is the difference between normal client scripts and catalog client scripts? So you can tell them that we have only three types of client scripts in the catalog items. We have onload, on submit, and on change client script. There is no on threaded client script. So if you select on change client script, normally in the on change client script in the table we have five parameters: control, old value, new value, is loading, and there will be another parameter called is template. So that is template parameter is not there in the that is template parameter is not there in the um, catalog client script. Okay, that is template parameter is not there in the catalog client scripts, guys. Okay. So you can differentiate them that we have only three types of client scripts on the catalog items. In the on-change client script, there is no ease loading template available in the catalog client script. Something like that, you can give the difference. And also catalog client script work on requested item level, catalog task level, and catalog form level. So you can differentiate something like this. Okay. So in the catalog item, you understand about creating variables. We have different type of variables. We have see twice means select box. Yes or no. Single line text means string. Multi-line text means that is also a string type where you can actually enter a lot of text. This is actually a multi-line text. This is also a string type of field. This is attachment type. So likewise, we have different type of fields. Okay. And we have catalog UI policies and catalog line scripts. Till this point, everybody is clear, right? So now here comes another concept, variable set. Here comes a variable set here. What is this variable set here? Now let me answer you. Variable set is a set of variables. Variable set is a set of variables. So now let me create one variable set here. Now let me create one variable set here. We have in the variable sets we have single row variable set and multi row variable set, guys. In the variable sets we have single row variable set and multi row variable set. I'm first using single row variable set here. Okay. employee details. I've created a variable set called employee details. So in the variable set, I am creating some variables here. Guys, here we have separate variables. We have uh, catalog UI policies here, catalog client scripts here. Remember this point. So now I am creating the variables on the variable set level. I am not creating the variables on the catalog item level. Remember this point. I am creating the variables on the variable set level. Okay. I am creating the variable set on the I am creating the variables on the variable set level. So I am creating 4 variables here, guys. Referent, I'm giving here as 100. Requested for the reference table is user table. Okay. So guys, remember like you have field properties. These all are variable properties. So like you have field properties like mandatory, read only, display value, default value. So here you can see mandatory property, read only property, default value. Okay. So these are actually called variable properties. These are called variable properties. So like you have fields on the table, we have variables on the catalog item. Like you have field properties on the table, you have variable properties on the catalog item. So like you have UI policies on the table, you have catalog UI policies on the catalog item. Like you have client scripts on the table, you have catalog client scripts on the catalog items. So I have just created a variable called requested for on the variable set level. Okay, on the variable set level. So I'm just creating few other variables. Okay. I'm just using department. Okay. So guys, I want to split these variables into two columns. I want to split these variables into two columns. Okay. Okay. So to split these variables into two columns, we have to use container start, container split, container end. So container start, container start. Okay. I'm using 50 here. Container start. Container split 50. I'm creating one more variable. Container end 450. Okay. So here guys, we have created a variable set. On this variable set, we have actually created four variables requested for email, location, department. I have splitted these four variables into two columns using container start, container split, container end. Okay. So this variable set is a set of variables. This variable set is a set of variables. Okay, set of variables which can be reused in different catalog items. So now I am going to the catalog items. Okay, now I am going to the catalog items. Okay. So well here, what am I doing is I am opening three catalog items. This one, two, three, four. I have just opened four catalog items. I can use this variable set. I can use this variable set in these four catalog items. I can use this variable set in these four catalog items. Okay. So here, let me just scroll down here and click on edit. So click on edit here. Okay. Employee, employee details. This is a variable set that we created. I am adding this variable set on the catalog item. I am just adding this variable set on the catalog item. So this one I am giving here order as 50 I am giving here. Okay. So let me just click on try it here. How exactly it will look like. So these are the variables. These are the variables. Okay. So this one is actually a variable set, guys. This one is a variable set. This area that you are seeing here, these four variables are actually coming from variable set. So these actually we created. These variables we created, requested by resignation reason. Do you have offer letter from another company? So how is your experience working in this company? Your personal emails, attached resignation email. All these are actually the variables that are actually coming from catalog item. So similarly, I am going to this catalog item here. So this is not a catalog item, guys. This one is also not a catalog item. This one is a standard change template. So we created a change template, right? Standard change template. That is actually this one, standard change template. These are standard change templates. We'll open the catalog items. Okay, add remove users from group. Okay, so in this also, I want to add the variable set here. Go to variable sets, can edit here, can edit. And just add the employee details variable set here. Okay, you go to this particular catalog item, scroll down, click on variable sets, click on edit. Okay, so I have added these variables on the, you can see these are actually appearing on the below. They are appearing, this variable set is actually appearing below here. So we have to change the order. I'm just giving the order here as 5. Okay, here also I'm giving the order. Yeah. So there is variable set is not added here because requested for is already there is what it is telling. Okay, it is throwing an error here. There is one other variable with the name requested for associated with this catalog items, includes variable set employees details. So standard laptop. So in this we have added variables here. Okay. 0. I'm giving minus 100. Okay, you can just click on try it here. So this is the variable set that we created. Okay. Well, here guys, whenever I select the requested for here, requested for email, requested for location, and requested for department should be automatically populated here. Okay. So whenever I change the value on the requested for variable, requested for email, location, and department should be populated. So how can I populate these values, guys? You tell me. How can I populate these field values? On change client script. Okay. So you guys answered correctly. Where exactly the on change client script I have to write? Do I have to write on change client script on the catalog item level? Do I have to write on change client script on the catalog item level? Hmm? Where exactly I have to write on-change client script? So if I write on-change client script on the catalog item level, okay. So in this case, I have to write 4 on-change client scripts. On-change client script on the resignation form. So here I have to write one on-change client script. Okay. Here I have to write one on-change client script. Here I have to write one on-change client script. Here also I have to write one on-change client script. Total 4 on-change client scripts I have to write, right? So, so instead, what I do is I will write on-change client script on the variable set level. This, if you write the on-change client script on the variable set level, it will work on all the catalog items. You are getting my point? You are getting my point. So instead of writing all on-change client script on every catalog item, so you will write on-change client script on the variable set level. So we have catalog client scripts at the variable set level as well. We have catalog UI policies at the variable set level as well. So what you can do, you can just create a on-change client script on the variable set. Okay. So on this variable set level, we have created one on-change client script. So this will work on all the catalog items instead of creating 4 on-change client scripts. You're getting my point? So remember this point, guys. Whenever you change you can see included in. So that means this catalog item is added in these this variable set is added in these 3 catalog items. So whatever the variables that you have here will be appearing on these 3 catalog items here. Whatever the client script that you wrote will be working on these 3 catalog items here. You're getting my point? Hmm? Everyone. So I am giving you a task, guys. I'm giving you a task. You know, on the variable set level, create a on-change client script. Create a on-change client script. Whenever you select the requested for email, location, department should be automatically populated. Okay. So whenever you select a requested for email, location, department should be automatically populated. As you all know, we have to create a on-change client script. So that we already created. In the on-change client script, you have to make a server call. So you have to write a glide ajax. Through glide ajax, you have to get a requester email, requester location, requester department. Okay. So those 3 values should be populated in the request email, location, department fields. Okay. So on the variable set level, create an unchanged client script and get the requester details. Get the requester details. Okay. So you understand, right? So tomorrow I'll be explaining about multi-row variable set. Okay, clear, right? Tomorrow I'll be explaining about multi-row variable set. So till this point, you guys are clear, right? And day after tomorrow, we'll be discussing about a workflow topic. Okay. Okay, guys, we'll see you there in tomorrow's session. Thank you, everyone.